All right, Shalom. First and foremost, I would like to give all praise, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Rakakwadash. Double honors unto the apostles and the elders of GMS, whom rule well, teach well, being a great example to his younger brothers. And peace and blessing, salutations to the hopeful leg out there pushing his word and truth and in sincerity across the four winds in the name of Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai. Pushing to get up out of here. Shalom to the hopeful leg, the believers, the listeners, whom have came back to the obedience of the scriptures through faith in Yahweh Bashem Al Shai. And what I want to get into this morning, I don't know if you brothers, all right, some of you sisters heard, I just was listening to the live stream from Elder Apostle Har, but you have, you know, IUIC, you know, is saying now that you can take the C hip, okay, the MOTB, and still be delivered, okay? And what we're seeing in the latter time is, all right, Yahweh Shema Shai is setting a lot of Israelites up for failure. Okay? There's a lot of Israelites in 2022, all right, that are confused as hell. Okay? And just dealing with IUIC alone, here it is. You have Israelites, Hebrew Israelites, who have changed their name to Hebrew names, calling on an English transliteration of a Greek word, Iesus, all right, which is Jesus. They're calling on Jesus, and now you can take, all right, the Karama, the MOTB, and be delivered, which the scriptures are clear about that. And I start off here at the end of the day, you know, if you're over there and the things that they're doing and the things that they are saying, if it's not moving you, all right, to separate from those men, there's a great chance the Most High has given you over to their delusion, man. Okay? Which is going to be to your destruction. Now, this is First Corinthians chapter 14, verse 33. It said, "For the Most High is not the author of confusion, but of peace, as in all the churches of the saints." See, that's confusion, man. And see what IUIC is doing, they're preparing Jake to have a reaction. Because see, now it's to the point that they know this system is rolling out. See, it was a joke a few years ago. You know, you had Baloo, all right, Bakwash, all right. You had him had the chip on his hand and making a joke out of it, laughing, okay, eating chips on the screen, and you know. But see, now that CBDC is on deck, okay, now you have Wallet More, Amazon One, okay, people that have the C hip in them and using it. Now, okay, Jake is scrambling, man. See, when you have a false doctrine, as prophecy actually happens, you got to constantly change that false doctrine or alter the doctrine to try to make it still make sense. Okay, and this is what we're seeing Jake is doing. Instead of saying, Jake, okay, we was off, um, you know, the MOTB is, the C hip. They finna roll it out. You're not gonna be able to buy and sell without it. You know, instead of Jake saying that, Jake is altering and winging it and coming up with all type of, wayward doctrines and freestyling and, trying to make it still fit, but it's not adding up anymore. Okay, and now it's just confusion because first, the MOTB was Christianity. Now they are admitting, and that's another thing Pastor Hart brought out. Now they are admitting that the C hip is the MOTB. Because he said, look, the guy from IUIC made the statement. He said, well, if they force it on you, you should be able to repent. Okay? If they force it in you. Matter of fact, he ain't say on you. He said if they force it in you, will let you know that IUIC knows what it is. They just refuse to teach it, man. Okay? Because they're hirelings. All right? And it may be some sincere, all right, followers of IUIC, but we know the leadership, okay, the upper echelon of leadership are linked up, all right, with the devil, man. Have made a covenant with death, okay? And let's get that in Isaiah chapter 9, All right, let's get that in Isaiah chapter 9, verse. All right. This is Isaiah 9:16. And said, for the leaders of this people, okay, cause them to err, and they that are led of them are destroyed. And see, this is a doctrine of destruction. Okay? And people think it's a light thing. See, people still got this idea as if what we're speaking is not going to be reality one day, man. Okay? Revelation 14:10 is going to be a reality, man. Okay? The consequences of taking that charagma, that's going to be reality, man. There's going to be a lot of Israelites that's going to be in the predicament that they're in because of them taking the charagma. Okay? They're going to look up and they're going to see nuclear warheads breaking up off them projectiles, man. Okay? And coming at them at hundreds of miles per minute. Okay? And they're going to impact and shake the earth, and they're going to be still here. Okay? While the elect, which have the victory over the image, okay, of the beast and over the charagma, okay, in the chariots, man, singing the song of Moses. That's going to be a reality, man. See, Jake think that this is still, something that could possibly happen. No, it's going to happen. And that's why Jake move like they move so, haphazardly and not taking nothing serious. And, all right. Get this from the brother. All right, this is the brother. GMS look up, your brother Anah. Trying to warn my guy. This is Matthew 12:33. It says either make the tree good and his fruit good, or else make the tree corrupt and his fruit corrupt, for the tree is known by its fruit. And that's what's being produced, okay, at these false camps. All right, it's bad fruit. You see ISUPK, man, it's just like it's like a prison fraternity, man. Okay, it's just like a prison co-op, man. Jake with that prison mentality. Okay, IUIC, that proud, know-it-all mentality, but off as hell. Like, these guys produce the leaders of these different camps. They produce men that's in that same energy. Okay, that street mentality with Sakari, all them move as if they, some type of platinum, gangster rappers. Okay, because that's the energy that comes from up top. And that's why you see with the apostles and elders, you see plain man that move, scholarly in the scriptures, man, in the spirit, and we follow them as they follow Yahweh Shai, as the scripture says, Apostle Paul said. Okay, but going back to it, we see what's being produced over there, man. And these guys are lying to you in the clutch. Like, we in the clutch right now, man. Information is vital. Okay? This knowledge, there's a particular doctrine that's going to lead to salvation. There's one way and there's one doctrine that's going to lead to salvation, man. Everything else is a way to destruction. And see, Jake don't want to get on that straight gate. Let's get that. Jake don't want to get on that straight gate. All right? Jake wants to continue to buy and sell, man. At the end of the day, when Jake get through playing, Jake don't want to step out there on faith. Like the guy from IUIC, okay, who took the juice, but then you had the brothers from GMS, they was exempt and didn't have to take it. And then what did that guy from IUIC say? He said, damn, it felt like, my faith gone. He said he felt different. Okay? Because IUIC is prepping you to have no faith in these times and go along to get along, man. Okay? As believers, there's a time when we're going to have to be unmovable for what we believe, man. Okay? And the consequences just going to be what they be. Okay? When you go to, all right, the book of Matthew, chapter 7, verse 12. It says, I started at 13. It says, enter ye in at the straight gate, for wide is the gate, and broad is the way that leadeth to destruction, and many there be which go in thereat. And see, Jake wants to go in that broad gate. Okay? Jake don't want to deal with no suffering, man. Okay? Jake want to continue being pampered in America. Jake don't want to go through that transition phase of the straight gate as we get ready to enter into our kingdom. Okay? As we get ready to enter into, all right, salvation, man. Okay? There's going to be loss. There's going to be suffering before we come into rulership. Okay? But the faith in what the promises, the faith in the promises makes that, all right, easier, man. Okay? And then the hatred for this world, like, why would I plug back into this society, man? That's our way out. You know, we complain about this society all the time. Okay? So why would we compromise salvation to continue in the society that we say we hate? Okay? That doesn't make sense unless you really don't hate this society like that. Okay? And that's why they push that, you know, that Carl Winslow family matter, you know, spirit amongst Israel, because they're content with their current situations in this society. Okay? They don't want to talk about the suffering, man. But that's part of it, man. And it is what it is. It's just going to make us complete. Can't shy away from it, man. We got to walk into it. Okay? Whatever it is, man, we got to walk into it, man. You know, brothers, as we're getting ready to be leaders of people in these times, okay? The Most High going to be, you know, joining, joining things, adding things to brother houses, man. Okay? We have to walk into this thing, man. We have to walk into the straight gate, man. Hey, like the 3 Hebrew boys, man. All right? What did they do? They walked into the fire praising Yahweh Shema Shai, man. They didn't try to find no loophole, but Jake, you know, loves to try to find loopholes, man. Okay? Because at the end of the day, the hell, Esau said we wouldn't be able to buy and sell on his system, but he is not the he doesn't have the last say so. Okay? Matter of fact, let's get that. Jake moved like Esau has the last say so in these scenarios in the earth. Okay? To a lot of Jake, Esau is the Most High. They look at him as having the last say so. Okay? When you get Ecclesiastes chapter 5, verse 8, if thou seest the oppression of the poor and the violent perverting of judgment and justice in the province, marvel not at the matter. Okay? And it says, for he that is higher than the highest regardeth, and there is, it says, and there be higher than they. Yeah, so the Most High is higher than the highest. Okay, so the highest authority in the earth right now is Esau Edom. You know, he can, you know, push decrees, you know, global decrees forth in the earth. You know, because that whole, you know, wearing the mask, okay, different, you know, restrictions and, you know, lockdowns, that came from Esau Edom. Okay, the major manufacturers, the, you know, the tech giants, and, you know, all these different entities that rule this society, they come, you know, from Esau Edom. Okay, because he has been given power and authority in the earth from on high. But see, there's a higher than him. Okay, the scripture said we're gonna eat. With the buying and selling through Esau Edom ain't the end all be all. Okay, that's why we push faith. Either you have faith in what's written or what's not. And what we seeing is Jake, okay, trying to soften his landing, man. Because Jake, in his mind, already made up not to have faith, man. You see, Jake pushing a faithless doctrine, man. Okay, but at the end of the day, it's coming down to who gonna have faith and who not. They told, remember they were speaking about the law, and then they made fun of us and say we were faith-based. Well, we're gonna see, okay, where your fringe is gonna get you and where our faith is gonna get us, man. Okay, that's a lesson for you, bro. Nah, faith versus fringes. Okay, faith versus fringes, man. We're gonna see how it play out. Okay, you got fringes, cool, but if you don't have no faith, you done. If we don't have faith in this time, we done, man. Okay, let's go from there. I believe that's in. All right, let me find it. I believe that's in Peter. You see, we coming to this in serious times, man. Okay, well, decision making is going to have to be our faith. The scriptures say the just shall what? Walk by faith. Okay, either we gonna do it or we not. Uh, see if I can find this in Peter. Oh, it's one in Timothy as well. Let me see. I'll read this one. Now this is Second Peter 4:7. It says, well, I started at 6. It says, for I'm now ready to be offered. And this is the Apostle Paul when he knew it was his time. You know, they was finna get ready to behead him. You know, this is the mindset he was in. It says, for I am now ready to be offered, and the time of my departure is at hand. I have fought a good fight. I have finished my course. I have kept the faith. You see, Apostle Paul had a testimony that he kept the faith, man. Okay, he didn't fold. All right, and Jake is preparing a lot of Israelites to fold. And see, tens of millions of Israelites are going to die based on the leadership from Christian pastors, okay, rappers and entertainers, false Israelite teachers, and these households where the nigga woman run the house, man. Okay, tens of millions of Israelites are going to die. Whole families are going to die based off the leadership. Because you look at black culture is entertainers, athletes, okay, Christian pastors, false Israelite groups, because they're, you know, they are part of black culture. You know, Jake still incorporate the streets. Okay, and the nigga woman leading the household is going to lead tens of millions of Israelites to death in the near future, man. Okay, 'cause I know a lot of men who, when they got that juice, based on pressure from the woman, you know, and there's a lot of men that their women run the household. You're done. If your woman runs the household, you done. Okay, that's a recipe for destruction, man. You know, and bad leadership is going to lead tens of millions of Israelites to death in the time we coming into, man. Okay, now let me finish this in 2 Timothy. All right, it's 2 Timothy 4:8. It says, henceforth, okay, henceforth there is laid up for me a crown of righteousness, which the Lord, the righteous judge. See, the Most High is a righteous judge, man. Okay, not worried about the wicked decrees of Esau, Edom. Okay, we're going to be judged by a righteous power. Okay, and what the Lord says is going to stand. What about spiritual power? You know, instead of talking about, you know, trying to find a loophole, what if he forces it in you? Well, do you believe that he is? Okay, we got to believe that he is, that that's not going to happen. The scriptures say that the elect are going to sing the song of Moses, and they're going to have victory over the image of the beast and over his character, man. So they're not going to get it. That's already written. Esau can't force. That's pretty much saying that Esau can hinder the will of the Most High. That Esau can alter the will of the Most High. That's what they're telling you, man. Okay? That's exactly what they're saying. Well, what if? Ain't no what if. If we are of the elect, we're not going to take this man's character, man. Okay? That would not penetrate us, man. Okay? The only thing that's going to penetrate us is the law, statutes, and commandments when we're changed at the twinkling of an eye. Okay? The elect will be preserved, man. You see? But they're making it seem as if, you know, the what if demon, man, which is nothing but confusion. Okay? Let's go from there. Yep, as the brother put, it's the brother GMS in his likeness. Uh, Isaiah 3 and 12 says, as for my people, children are their oppressors, and women rule over them. O my people, they that which it says they which lead thee cause thee to err and destroy the way of thy paths, man. Okay? Children are their oppressors. Okay? Because hey, even Esau's a child, immature as hell. But even just within Jake household, man, it's a lot of Jakes where the woman and the kids outrank them. He's pretty much a slave to them. I work with some guys that's in that situation, man, and that's a miserable way to live, man. The children and kids outrank them in the house, man. Has no say so about nothing, but he's expected to finance everything, man. Okay? That's a horrible way to live, man. Okay? But in the time, all right, of chaos, what's going to happen, man? Okay? Because that woman going to fold before the pressure come. Okay? and she has full authority over the children, all right? And Jake going to go right behind them, But our people, the leadership of our people, and then you look at the leaders outside the house, they are all leaders given to you by your oppressor, man. Okay? You just got a hell of a lineup, man, going to these times, man. You got Nate, Johanna, okay, Geno Jennings, all right. You got niggas that follow vocab, okay, Lil Durk, all right. You niggas got a hell of a lineup going into this time, man. All right, and they all gonna lead you to path of destruction. But IUIC, hey, it's obvious, man. This should be a wake-up call, man. You people, all right, you brothers, all right, that follow IUIC, man, you really, all right, should consider what you're following, man. Okay? And let's get that in Revelation, man. We got it yesterday, but we got to get it today because that's off. Okay? And there's another thing. Jake get to say anything, and, nobody really says anything. Like, Jake just chill. These guys say anything, man. Jake told you that the book of Hebrews was not valid. On the screen trying to cut out, talking about Esau men. Okay. Get to talk about Esau's flunkies. Okay, screen start putting out. All right, well, let's go to Revelation, man, because there's just a lot, man. Now they're basically telling you that the Bible is not saying what it's saying. Okay? This is basically what they're telling you, that the Bible is not saying what it's saying. All right? By telling and that to the masses, this is what they're telling you, man. So let's read it again, man. This is Revelation 14 and 9. And it says, and the third angel followed them, saying, okay, with a loud voice, if any man worship the beast and his image, okay, and receive his charagma in his forehead or in his hand, the same, okay, they created a gray area that's not there. Okay, the scriptures is plainly, they say right after it said, if you receive the charagma in your hand or your forehead, that same person that did that, the same people that do that, shall drink of the wine of the wrath of the Most High. Okay, because You taking the charagma is you saying, look, I'm okay with this beast system. I want Esau to be my master. Because if you're an Israelite, you know, all right, who's in control. You know this man controls everything. Okay? You know that this is a satanic society. Okay? You know that this man is anti-Messiah. All right? You know about Amalek. You know these things. You're an Israelite. Okay? But you're going to choose to accept this man's charagma so you can continue on with your life here, man. Okay? That's a slap in the face. That's not going to be taken lightly, and that's why the judgment is so severe. You're going to be nuked. Okay? Because you're going to try to say you want to save yourself from the famine. All right? You want to be plugged back in. You want to get those comforts that you enjoyed. You want to get that back. Okay? You're going to be reserved for the nuke. All right? It says, and the third angel followed them, saying with a loud voice, I'll start right back at 10. It says, the same shall drink of the wine of the wrath of the Most High, which is poured out without mixture, okay, into the cup, okay, of his indignation, and he shall be tormented. He shall be tormented with fire and brimstone in the presence of the holy angels and in the presence of the Lamb. Okay? Nuclear destruction. That's the weeping and gnashing of teeth that the Bible speak of, man. Okay? But Jake is telling you to play with that. The wrath of the Most High without mixture, that means that's gonna be his full anger executed in the earth, man. In those missiles, man. Okay? Millions, possibly billions of degrees, and the Most High has you just tormented by that heat, man. Okay? Jake is telling you to play with the wrath of the Most High. Jake is telling you to tempt the Lord, man. Openly. Okay? And there's not going to be much said. You know, there ain't going to be much said about it. All right? You Jake still going to buy the 2023 Passover garment. Okay? Still going to buy the merchandise and, you know, talk about how deep, you know, the brothers is and, you know. But a lot of Jake set up for that, man. You know, if the blind lead the blind. So they got to be fulfilled. Now, when you go into the victory, let's get chapter 15. All right. Revelation 15:2, it says, and I saw as it were a sea of glass mingled with fire, and them that had gotten the victory over the beast and over his image and over his charagma, which means they didn't take it. So there's an elect remnant that's reserved that's not going to take it. It's not going to accept this man's, all right, charagma, man. It's not going to bow the knee. Okay? What does the scripture say? I have left 7,000, which is a complete number, that have not bowed the knee to Baal. Okay? The Lord is already predestined, man. Esau doesn't have authority over prophecy, man. Okay? To where you got to try to create a gray area for just in case Esau, you know, he's not going to be able to put the charagma in any of the elect. Okay? The elect is going to be out of his jurisdiction, man. Okay? Let's finish reading that. Let's get that. And it says, and them that had gotten a victory over the beast and over his image and over his charagma and over the number of his name stand on the sea of glass having the harps of the Most High, and they sang the song of Moses, the servant of the Most High. Okay? And the song of the Lamb, saying, great and marvelous are thy works, Lord power almighty. Just and true are thy ways, thou King of the saints. That's going to happen, man. That's going to be a real time event. Okay? We're reading it now, but it's going to come a time where we're going to be living it out. Okay, it's gonna play out real time. Lord will, we of that number. And see, this is the type of faith we gotta have, man. And this is what Howard Shaw was doing. You know, he was constantly preparing, you know, the disciples for the hard times that was to come. You see? Let's get that in the book of Luke. All right, this is the book of Luke, chapter 20, 21 and 17. And it says, and you shall be hated of all men for my name's sake, but there shall not a hair on your head perish. And that's going to be true for a lot of the believers, man. They're going to be martyrs, okay, but that's written about. But even the martyrs are not going to receive their corruption. They're going to die not taking it, man. The scripture talk about how people are going to, how, you know, some believers are going to be beheaded. Why? Because they refuse the mark. Okay? And they believe that he is. They believe that Yahweh Shai is the resurrection. Okay? Now it's about faith, man. Okay? Jay, all these gimmicks, see, gimmicks don't last, man. All these gimmicks you Israelites was into, oh, you brothers bums. Pastor Kai, he's always on the brother couch, and you brothers is bums and the bum counts. Okay? Yeah, it was cute, but now, okay. Now it's in time of, it's time for faith. Okay? It's time for a belief. It's time to be unmovable. What you gonna be unmovable for? Okay? You ain't just, you know, you ain't gonna gimmick your way out of this, man. Everybody looking for a gimmick, you know, some type of shortcut. No, man, it's about suffering now so we can win later. Okay? And I get this. You know, we end it here, man. All right, but you brothers can check out, you know, Pastor Hard Lady's live stream. You know, he went into it. All right. He played the video. Okay. Well, the guy said, man, and what he said lets you know that IUIC knows what the MOTB is. They just choose not to teach it, man. All right. They've been compromised. They're 501c3. They joined the church, okay, to the government. You joined the church to the serpent, man. Okay, so you know that they're limited in what they can say. They have a curriculum that they can't go outside of, man. That's why their name will never go anywhere, man. That's why they'll call on Jesus until the missiles come, man. All right. Now this is Isaiah chapter 10, verse 20. All right. And it says, and it shall come to pass in that day that the remnant of Israel, the elect, and such as are escaped of the house of Jacob, what we're going to escape these snares, these traps, this deception of Esau Edom. Okay? There's a lot of people that's going to be ensnared by this man enchantment that this NWO is an upgrade. You know, what he's bringing to the world, all right, human plus, you know, that's going to be an upgrade. He's all about forwarding humanity. There's going to be a lot of people that's going to be ensnared in that, man. But the elect, we're going to escape all these things that this man has, okay, to entrap the masses, man. Okay? Esau, what the scripture say, he's a cunning hunter. You see? But the elect is going to escape, I say, this man's traps, man. Okay? And it says, shall no more, all right? It says, and such as are escaped of the house of Jacob shall no more stay or depend upon him that smote them, but they shall stay upon the Lord, which is depend on the Lord, the Holy One of Israel, in truth. Okay? We're going to depend on our power, man. The scripture say we're going to eat, we're going to eat. The scripture say we're going to drink and be merry and have abundance while people are suffering. We're going to run with that. That's what we believe, man. Okay? We're going to stay on there. We're going to depend on what's written in the scriptures, man. All right? And Jake, Jake is preparing, okay, to backtrack, man. Jake is prepping to draw back, okay. Verse 21, it said, the remnant shall return, even the remnant of Jacob, unto the mighty power, man. Yeah, we gonna be fully locked back into our power, man. Okay. This grid is not gonna pamper us anymore. The Lord is gonna provide, just like in the wilderness, man. Jake ate wheat, we had manna. Eventually we had quail. Okay. The water that came from the rock. We had everything we needed to sustain us until we got to the promised land. Okay? And it's gonna happen the same. And this time we're gonna be sustained by our power until we're delivered and brought back to our land. You see? But Jake ain't pushing that narrative, man. Jake wants you to have no faith, okay? So you can join him in his destruction, man. All right? So Lord will, you brothers, you free sisters edified, man. Just wanted to bring that out. You know, I was listening to it. I'm like, damn, you know, Jake don't even give a damn. Jake tell you anything now, man. Jake tell you any goddamn thing now, man. All right? But Lord will, we endure. You know, we stay on the right track. Okay? And that we constantly, all right, stay in the loop of what's going on, man, and just, you know, hey, be ready to lose. All right, take a little L for the big win, man. All right, the hell with this man, Karakma, his device, his society. We done with it, man. Hey, we just here waiting this thing out, man. Okay, we're just waiting, all right, this thing out, man. Okay? Till next time I say Shalom, DTA, Bible Ball.